Hey folks, Steve Alcorn here, and I got to figure out how to get to the live stream. I think I did it. I got to turn the sound off. I got it. It's going good. So right now I'm the only one in the room, but I wanted to talk about some glitches that I've experienced this week on eBay. Let me get back to my other screen here, if I can remember how. There we are. Some glitches that we had this week on eBay, and it may affect a lot of you viewer now, so that's cool. I'm gonna move this stuff so I can actually see what's going on. I don't want that. I apologize for the there we go. I just want to make sure that I'm actually showing what I'm talking about. Some shipping metric glitches that I experienced this week, and maybe some of you will too. If you go into your uploaded tracking on, excuse me, uploaded tracking on time and things of that nature, you'll be able to see your shipping metrics. And I'll do a screen share here. I can figure out how. Oh, there it is. I'm still new at this. I apologize. My something's wrong with my throat, so I'm gonna take a drink of coffee. And if you hear gulps on here, don't worry about it. It's all good. But to check your shipping metrics, you can go into your eBay account. And what happened with me was there was 4 showing tracking uploaded on time, but no carrier scan. So this is my account here, as you can see. The easiest way to check it is just to go over to your name, go to account settings. 3 viewers, cool. That's the most I've ever had, really. That's kind of fun. Then we want to go down to seller account, which is over here. And I've gotten this all taken care of. I had to call eBay to get this fixed. It wasn't seller account. It was seller dashboard, excuse me, not seller account. And you can check your rate, your tracking uploaded on time. You can see mine right now is 100%, but the other day it was at 97. And the reason was because between January, I'll say January 1st and January 5th is, hey, Sam, how's it going? Between January 1st and January 5th, there was some sort of mess up between the post office and eBay. And if you didn't have, if you don't check this, it may have affected you. So I checked, and I had 4. One was one package that went to one person with 4 items in it, but at 4 separate. Yeah, that's cool. I got an offer. $30 for a vintage Big Mac, which is the JCPenney's brand from the 70s. It was a brand new shirt. It was beautiful. But it was from the 70s, and maybe I'll show a screenshot of that when we're done here. But anyway, if you want to check your metrics, you go down here to get full report. And obviously mine will say I got everything fixed. But there's my offer. We'll get rid of that. But you can check your metrics here. And if you have anything here, make sure that your tracking is, I do love that sound too, Sam. It's the best sound in the whole world, especially today. I've had some other issues with eBay, and we'll get to the PayPal glitch after I do this, because the PayPal glitch was worse than the eBay glitch. But there's a glitch in eBay right now, and you'll be able to see your tracking information here, or the ones that didn't meet. Now mine said uploaded on time, but no carrier scan. So when I went to the tracking, all the carrier scans were there. It was all good. So I called eBay. The guy was really cool about it. He said there has been some issues. He put a ticket in, and by the next morning they were all fixed. I do have one that I can show you in, oh, for some reason it won't let me go to the UK. There, sometimes in this region, you can go to a pull down menu. I did have one in there. For some reason, the pull down menu isn't working. Let me go back to January and see. Yep, it's not. Let me go to update. No, for some reason, that isn't working for me today. It did yesterday because I checked it. But if you are a top-rated seller and you want to keep top-rated seller, you need to be checking this weekly. All you need to do is, if you're certain that these things were done the correct way, shipped out on time, tracking uploaded and scanned by the carrier, which they were. I take all my packages straight to the post office because, first of all, my postal carrier is overworked. She works 14, 15 hours a day. The other day, we didn't get our mail till 4 in the afternoon when she's usually here by 10 a.m. So I don't want to give her any extra work. But you can see that I keep my metrics 100% all the time. I'm not messing around when it comes to eBay. I'm not losing my account on it. So just make sure you guys check that. And I'll go through the steps again. There's 2 ways to do it. One is to click on your name and go to account settings. And then seller dashboard, like, oops, by mistake. Seller dashboard, which is right there. Of course, cool. That's the most I ever had. I want to thank all the people who subscribed to me from, I think Chick Picker had a drive-by sub thing. I didn't even know it. I just popped in the room and I got all sorts of subs that way. Dusty from Alabama Pickers posted in his group. You know, you could put your link to your YouTube channel. Got a lot of new subs that way. And Lonnie posted in the reseller, the one he does with John, that group. And I got a lot of subs that way. So thanks for all the new subs. I appreciate it. Trust me. Now, we're not anywhere near where we need to be as far as to make money on YouTube, but that's okay. I just want to try to show people things. Anyway, so make sure you're checking your late shipment rates. Between January 1st and January 5th, there was an issue. Check them, make sure they're all good, and do it. The other way to get in is if you have Seller Hub, you can go to My eBay up here, hit selling. It might be your homepage when you come on. And then you can go to performance, seller level, and it's the same page. So, Big Brother, what's up? So the PayPal glitch was much worse. And I'm going to get off of here. And I'm not going to show you my PayPal account because, you know, why would I? Check your PayPal accounts. I had a case open way back on September 1st. It was for a Nautica jacket. And the jacket sold to a guy in Mexico. And as we all know, the tracking and postal service in Mexico is not good. I don't ship there independently anymore. Nowadays, I ship through GSP to Mexico and Brazil. Those are the 2 countries that I've had problems with. And so the problems don't happen anymore. But the package never got delivered. And of course, you automatically think, well, maybe he knows the system and gamed the system. But it went on for a while. And on November 22nd, PayPal refunded him. But prior to that, in October, eBay had already issued the refund through PayPal. So that was the first glitch. PayPal refunded him. I got that money back. Well, yesterday I went into my PayPal account and I noticed they refunded him again. And my PayPal account was non-existent. There was nothing in it because I had invested a lot of money in some inventory, and I used my PayPal account to do that. So it was a $60 order. Most of that was shipping to Mexico. It was crazy. So I called PayPal right away, and I have to say the customer service for both PayPal and eBay were great. I'm still waiting for the resolution in the PayPal case, but they said, yes, it was a glitch. Yeah, we'll go to PayPal. There's nothing really you can see. I'm actually at a negative balance right now in PayPal. It sucks, this glitch, but I'm going to see if I can screen share this. They refunded the guy a second time. So this guy has made $120 off of me. And I'll show you the refund here. Let's share. This is the reversal to Raimundo Morales Sanchez, and you can see it was $60. There was no case open. The case had been closed months ago. Yeah, that is a bummer, Sam. It was horrible. There was no case open currently. The case was closed way back in November. And for some reason, PayPal glitched and sent this guy another refund. So I don't know if this is a widespread glitch. I haven't heard anybody else talking about it, but this is one of those things that you need to keep checking your accounts for. This one kind of bummed me out. I was going to go do some, sourcing today, and because now I'm negative balance on PayPal, I couldn't do it. I don't spend a lot on my sourcing. I also use, I don't keep all my money in PayPal all the time. I keep enough for refunds and things like that. But when they take the amount that I would need for refunds, it kind of defeats the purpose. And I'm still waiting for them to give it back. Of course, because it overdrew the PayPal account. Yeah, I'm sorry, big brother, man. It sucks when it happens. How long did it take them to get resolved? Because they told me it could take up to 5 business days, which kind of sucks, really. I don't want to wait 5 business days to get my money back when it shouldn't have been taken in the first place. But there is a ticket in. They're supposed to try to resolve it by today. I don't know what else to do about it. Big brother, since I don't have the chat on the screen, says it happened to him 2 years ago. So yeah, it's not a fun thing to happen. And this isn't the first time it happened. This is the second time they've given this same guy a refund. Took them 2 weeks. Wow. Well, I have to say the customer service, they answered the phone right away. There was a message on the phone when I called PayPal yesterday that due to the weather, they're short-staffed and it may take a long time. But within 5 minutes, I was on the phone with the guy. They took total and complete responsibility for it, at least while I was on the phone. Put in a ticket for me, and hopefully it gets resolved. I'll wait 2 weeks. I'm not. This is not a bash eBay and PayPal video. I'm not about that. I've had nothing but good experiences with them, and anytime there's ever been a problem, I get it. I get it back. Yeah, and I usually keep money in my PayPal, but this time I was a little short, and I know better now. I won't do it again. I've been on PayPal since they came out. The year that they came out is when I signed up for PayPal because I was selling on eBay. I've been selling on eBay since 90. The oldest account I have is 99, but I know I was on prior to that because I sold on Yahoo auctions prior to that. And when eBay, the first year eBay started, I was on it. Now, I used to use eBay to sell and Yahoo to buy because it was cheaper to buy things on Yahoo. I never thought about flipping from one to the other, but I bought stuff I wanted on Yahoo and sold stuff I wanted to sell on eBay because it was better that way. I think I was even on eBay when it was still auction web. So that was, no, I didn't go full time until February of last year. But anyway, just check your accounts. This is crazy stuff. And it can affect you in a big way. I'm pretty bummed out about it. I also got a return request today. And the lady called me on the phone. I did not answer because I don't answer numbers that I don't know. But it was a vintage mop head, a Stanley Home Services mop head. And she returned it, or she wants to return it. Probably didn't fit her mop. She probably assumed it would, but it didn't. And but she called me on the phone, and she has 1 feedback, so that means she's a newer eBayer. So I did not return her call, but I did message her in eBay because I like to keep all that stuff in eBay. So hopefully she gets back to me. She can return it. I have no problems with that. The problem was it was a new sealed vintage mop head from the 50s, and now it's going to be an opened vintage mop head from the 60s, I'm sure. So, but that's okay. It was $25. I'm not going to be too crazy about it. I'm going to stop screen sharing. There we go. You don't need to see my PayPal account. I do, but you don't. So anyway, it's really a bummer that happened. And I'm going to show you this shirt. This is a cool shirt. And I'm surprised that some of this older workwear, and you can see the giant collars on this thing. Hold on, let me get the screen share in here. I keep forgetting that I took screen share off. Okay, this is the shirt that I just got the offer on. I picked this up for $1.95 because it was half off. But some of this old workwear, and this is just a JCPenney's brand. There's nothing special about it, but this one is an extra large, extra tall. And I posted this about 20 minutes ago, and I already have an offer on it. Now, I'm asking, what's up, Jom Jom? I love that name. That's cool. Jom Jom 1207. Thanks for coming. This is only my third live stream, and I'm sure I'm babbling on and stuff, but hey, whatever, you know. I enjoy talking to people from the comfort of my own home instead of going out in public and doing it. Anyway, this is a Big Mac work shirt. You can see the tag there. It has never been worn. You can see that the paper tag that's still inside is still inside. And so that means it's never been washed or worn. If it had been washed, this tag would be long gone. My Goodwill has a bad habit of, I should have made that the lead picture. That's a nice picture. My Goodwill has a bad habit of taking things out of packages, and I'm sure that this was packaged in a plastic bag. That's the way they used to come. Love the big collars on this thing. Perfect 70s work shirt. Yesterday I bought a vintage pressure cooker from Sears, and it sells for about $100 on eBay if you have everything with it. But it was just the pressure cooker itself. It was missing the rack that goes inside for the cans. But my Goodwill has a bad habit of taking things out of boxes and putting them separate throughout the store. So the pressure cooker was by itself. I went up to pay for it, and they know me really well there. She's like, oh, that came in a box, and it had all the stuff with it. And it was nowhere to be found in the store. So they threw all that stuff out, or who knows what they did with it. But anyway, this was brand new, so I put new with out tags just to be safe. Sam, I'm not a teacher really. I'm just sharing experiences. I could share another one that happened to me today or yesterday. I got a case open. If you looked at my screen there, it said that there was one case open. The case was for a non-delivered item, and it hasn't been delivered. So apparently in Meade, Colorado, they're having some mail delivery issues. And the guy was pretty nice about it. He's just, can you help me out, try to find this package? So I filed a missing package report with USPS, which is pretty simple to do. You fill in some item specifics. You fill in the address it went to, the address it was sent from. It's pretty easy to do. But I'm not willing to wait for the USPS to find it. Thanks, big brother. I think I subbed to you. I don't think I'm subbed to Jom Jom, but I think everybody else. In fact, let me rectify that situation right now. Go over here and see. Let's see, go to channel. Hope this doesn't knock me out of the thing doing this. No, it didn't knock me out. I'm gonna